Okay, so I was saying before we got rudely interrupted, with body shaming and technology, it kind of goes hand in hand in the sense that your self-esteem issues or your lack of self-esteem, you put it on, people tend to like it. Social media says, okay, hey, you have 500 likes, and then you think to yourself, hey, you know what? I've never in my life been ever told by 500 people that they like me or they like how I look. I've never been told by one person. So therefore, that means I need to then give out content that's like that more and more and more. And that's what Instagram does. That's what people do on Facebook. Well, then they'll put out more half naked pictures, or they'll put out more pictures of certain types of things. They'll never put out pictures that people won't like. And then as soon as they put out one, what happens is it becomes a positive loop, becomes a dopamine effect, positive loop. Oh, I put this out, I get liked. Ah, I'm really cool. I put this out, I get liked. Keeps going, keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. And then all it takes is for you to not even not just to get no likes, but to regress in likes. Then you find that if you're getting 1,000 and you start getting 300, and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, what's going on now?
Yeah.
So you don't even have to get to zero to get depressed. You don't have to get to zero to get anxious or feel negative about yourself. You just need to go on a positive loop, and then as soon as you get to a point where then 1,000 people like you or 500,000 people like you, and then you put out another picture and you say, ah, you know what, people are gonna like me. You put your phone down, you wake up the next morning, and the first thing you do is you get onto your phone, and then you find that, oh, actually no, 50 people only like me. Then all of a sudden you say, oh my gosh, what's wrong with the world? I'm back to what I used to be now. I'm back to what's going on? And then again, you feel depressed and you feel anxious, and that again is, then you find that then in order to get back there, you have to do something a bit more extravagant. Then you have to
Yeah.
put it's a bit more like that, and it consumes you, and you don't even know that. You know, it consumes who you are, and that this is literally the beginning of a topic from body shaming to technology to artificial intelligence. Because then it's like, how much is a phone then, or how much are we artificial intelligence? You have a brain and you have a smartphone, so it's an
Yeah.
what it is. And there's docus on this on Netflix and a lot of things out there. They kind of tainted the stuff like this, where you find that then actually it's not that we have to be robots walking around like in iRobot and things like that. We legit need to be a phone and then connected to the brain, and then this is then part of my personality, and I'm a different personality, and I live here different to how I live here. Because
Yeah.
in real life people don't say, oh my gosh, I like how you look like, but I can put a picture out of a selfie of the day and then filter it and put hearts and say this and put my boyfriend there and say that, and then get 1,000 likes, and I feel like, oh, I've done something and I've achieved something.
And
And then,
and it's funny because it actually goes back to what we touched base on,
mm,
because when we're receiving 1,000 likes, okay, you're gonna be like, okay, now I'm receiving 300, I must do something. That something comes with money. So now you're living a lifestyle you cannot afford.
yeah, and your
Goes
brain
back.
can't either, and your body can't either. And then that's how again you then become in a negative loop from a positive one, and then you find that then actually you're not as important as you think you are, so and yeah, but this is what happens. This is the whole point of it, is that they girls put out more nudes and guys put out more nudes, and then more people go there to like the nudes and to then give you the positive reinforcement, and then you think that people like you, and then you go out into the world and like people don't even know you or don't even care about you, or they know you as the nude person, right? And then you find that then actually, well, maybe I've been living a lie this whole time. And it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe you have. The life that's on Instagram is a different personality, and the life that's in the world is a different personality. But which one are you feeding? And what happens is, again, is that then these social networks just give you what you want. They say, oh, you know what? You like a lot of likes every time you put pictures out. Every time you put a picture out, it notifies 1,000 people. And then those 1,000 people will like all your
Yeah.
pictures. And then that's what
It's
happens.
funny they even came up with the concept of getting.
Oh, he's always got to go. But yeah, okay, that's perfect. That's a